It's this remote. Here we go. This remote.
The way my nerves are set up right now, I'm glad I made this strong because apparently I'm going to need it. He's on his way out. Just bear with us. This is take number 3 of this same live video, by the way. I'm so glad I made this strong. I promise, if it freezes, if it glitches, if I happen to see the monitor blink, I'm crashing out. Crashing. I'm crashing out, tweaking. The little girl could have vacuumed for all the shenanigans I just had to go through just to get this video to stay live and still be live and still move and not freeze on me. She could have vacuumed that floor. Now she's over it. She don't want to do it no more. And now somebody's knocking on the door. Babe, somebody's knocking on the door. Okay, we don't have to worry about it because somebody opened the door. We're gonna try this.
We live up here, so yeah.
Can't never just be smooth.
Go on back downstairs, partner.
I'm glad I made this strong. Okay, so we're gonna try this from the top. Hi guys, and welcome back to Open and Loose for Discussion.
Let the discussions begin.
Where we talk about any and all things, and nothing is never off the table because all things will be open and loose for discussion. So today is not a rant series. However, we do have some things that we do want to discuss and get our honest feedback on. Now, I did pick these out and read them so I can figure out which ones I wanted to read. But you know what? We always do extra. We always go to Six Brown Chicks. They're on X. Always follow them and pay attention to all their juicy conversations and stories every Wednesday. They post 6 questions every Wednesday for random people to provide advice on. Okay, so his honest reactions, you will see. I have my opinions because, as I said, I read these. However, my reactions to his honest opinions will be raw and real. And here's the dog. See, it's always something.
Shut up, Black.
Thank you, Black. It's always something. Oh, so I did pick out 3. It's always 6 that they post, but you know, we always circle back to the other questions and we might throw in our other, we might have a random story or whatever that we might feel like you all can relate to in the questioning that we are giving advice to today. So I'm going to read the first one. This is question number 1. This is from Wednesday's post.
I'm sorry. We can't start yet. I'm still sharing this.
Oh, he's still sharing, so I'm waiting. See, that's why I made this strong. That's why I made this strong. Because I was going to need it today. It's tequila, moonshine, some lime juice, and pineapples. And the pineapple's been soaked in moonshine. I bought them like that. And the boy gave me a deal. Because he knew I was going to need this. Patience. Patience is a virtue.
Yes, it is.
It's also key. You got your mic on? Okay, yeah. I got my mic on. I don't know if you can hear me from here or if you hear me from the camera. However,
I definitely heard you from there because I just heard you type.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so warm out here. We're still going to give you an hour-long series. We're still going to have our in-depth conversations. You can always come in live and chat us below. Always remember, the following Tuesday, this video will be posted on Spotify at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, last season we did 4 episodes. This season, I want to do at least 6. And this is so far episode 3, but don't hold me, okay? Do not charge it to my heart. It is 5 children with 4 under 18, and all the shenanigans that go on in this household. Do not charge it to my heart if you don't have season to the next season. But we're gonna still keep pushing. We're gonna still keep moving, and we're gonna always have it real and raw for you guys every episode. Every episode. I did put some press-ons on today because I'm going for a look. This is not what I'm putting on later because once I'm done with this live, I'm putting something else on. But this is the beat. I didn't even ask him.
How do you look?
Yes.
You don't ever ask me. You just look at me and blink your eyes. So I just tell you the same thing every time, and just be honest. You look lovely, baby.
I look lovely.
Yes, I love when you go extra with the designs and stuff.
So you fucking with the butterflies?
Yeah.
And I almost put some butterfly stones on too, but I was like, that might be doing a little too much because I already got the ombre lip. I already got the butterflies with the extra stuff with the white context. I thought it was going just a little too far, so I didn't. But let's get to this first conversation. All right. I'm straight, happily married woman with 2 preteen daughters. Recently, I joined the gym to get fit for summer. I made a friend, Chanel, and we hit a few cardio machines and later unwind in the sauna. I enjoy our conversations. Chanel was talking about her unemployed boyfriend and how she has to play mind games with him. And all I could do was think about licking her breasts and in between her thighs. She's not a beautiful woman, but she's sexy AF. Imagine being with Chanel when I'm with my husband. Chanel invited me to go bar hopping. And after a few bars, we went back to her home. Drunk, I told Chanel I was attracted to her and she flipped out. Your bi curiosity isn't a turn off. She said, it's the fact that you try to make me your side HO. That's nasty work. Chanel called me an Uber and put me out. She ignores me at the gym and doesn't respond to my text. I am so embarrassed. I miss her and I still want her. What to do? Girl, wrap it up. First off, why was you trying to cheat on your man? What?
Is she married? She married. That's her husband.
It does. But Chanel said, because Chanel got a boyfriend. She said that her bi curiosity isn't the turnoff. It's the fact that she tried to go ahead and make her some mashed potatoes. She wanted that girl to be a side of fried okra. She wanted that girl to be buffalo wings with nachos at Chili's. She wanted her to be the appetizer sampler. She wanted her to be the side piece. She wanted her to be the broccoli to her steak and corn. Man, what was you trying to do? Like, first off, you married. What you mean you miss her? Then you said she's not beautiful, but she's sexy. I get what you're saying, but that was candy compliment. Like, you're not cute, but you can get it.
Oh God. I don't want to sound like Steve Harvey while reading this, but I'm gonna sound like Steve Harvey while reading this. She lied straight out the door. In the very beginning of the shit, she lied. She lied. Like, I don't care what it starts off with saying, I'm a straight, happily married woman. Like,
look. Chanel said that her bi curiosity wasn't a turn off.
I understand it. I understand all of that.
No, I just like pointing that out because she's like, ma'am, it's not even that. It's the shit you tried to blame me for the overplay. Excuse me, bless me.
Bless you, babe.
This is good.
She lied straight out the. I'm a straight, happily married woman. It gotta be either you a lesbian. I'm not gonna say gay because I don't want to get the terms all mixed up. Yeah. You either bisexual or a lesbian.
I spy with my lesbian eyes.
or hear me out here. You're not happily married.
I see column A, column B, column C because you can't be straight. You gotta be, not you hitting on Chanel like that. You can't be happily either. And I think that both of those go together too. So you can't be straight happily married either. Because none of those things are equating. If you're talking about you're missing another female, that ain't sure that you ain't never had, but you fantasizing about her. But you happily married.
So she lied. She lied straight out the door. All the rest of that after the lie, after I'm a straight happily married woman, after that part, that's when the truth started coming in. With 2 preteen daughters who recently I joined. See, all of that was the truth starting to pour out. But that first section of this whole situation, she lied, bro. And like my wife said, she ain't even mad about the bi-curiosity. She mad because she wanted her to be the side piece. But you can't get mad because you got a whole man.
She wanted that girl to be the husband.
Like,
she wanted that girl to be string beans. She wanted that girl to be collard greens.
You got a whole ass
next to dressing and turkey. She wanted her to be the peppers and the roasting potatoes. Like, come on now.
Hey.
I ain't. First of all, Chanel,
I lost words.
Chanel, you go, girl. Thank you for not only setting your boundary, but you stood 10 toes on it and you meant business. She was standing on beanie. Okay. But random person that's asking for this advice, go ahead and wrap that up. You need to see counseling. Go ahead, you and your husband, and go to counseling. Y'all figure this out because you can't be happily married and thinking about this other woman.
Yep.
Happily married to a man and thinking about this woman. I was really like over here trying to rationalize that for you. Not your math. See, and my sister was right. I was not in class when they did the sin, tan, and cause. Because your math is not mathing, and I must have missed something in that time frame because none of that is equated. Your math ain't math, baby girl. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go seek counseling individually, and then go get couples counseling because you and your husband supposedly happily married, and he over here oblivious. You need to go ahead and let him know, sis.
Man,
happily.
I'm telling you, you can point out the lies. Point them out easily.
You said point them out. Point them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth.
Like, I'm trying to tell you. She lied as soon as she started the shit. I'm happily married. Like, what? But yeah, no, that's not how that works.
Ain't no way.
I don't even know how you give advice when the person tried to lie to you at the beginning of the shit. Like, do you answer stupidity with stupidity? Do you answer stupidity with stupidity? You gonna lie to me, so I'm gonna just be like, what should I do? You know what you should do? You should tie your shoes before getting on the plane because before it take off, it got to go through the tunnel at the train depot, and then you got to take a taxi cab from the train depot, and the taxi cab gonna go underwater like a submarine, but then it's gonna go under the ground, and you gonna pass up Squidward house. You ain't even gonna see SpongeBob. You gonna just see Squidward, and Squidward gonna get mad and start screaming. And then Patrick gonna come from up under his rock like, hey, I got rocks. And that's not gonna be the type of rocks you thought he was talking about. And you gonna notice that this whole time you've been tripping off meth.
All right. I would definitely want to know you guys' opinions on that topic. Remember, it is the first question on Six Brown Chicks on Twitter. They post every Wednesday 6 questions from anonymous people that you can randomly give your advice on. Go ahead. You can leave your comments below. You can leave your comments now while it's live. You can also post your comments once we post this on Spotify Tuesday, 8 p.m. You can also go and give your input on Twitter on their original post as well. We're going to go ahead and move on. I now picked out question 2. From Wednesday, May 29th post from Six Brown Chicks. Go ahead and read this to my husband. He just had cataract surgery, so even though he got good vision, he can't read these little letters. So I'm gonna read it to him. Not till he get his glasses. He ain't getting contacts. Anyway. All right. My boyfriend slash father of my two sons and I had a joint bank account to save money for a new apartment. We needed the first 2 months' rent and deposit. We worked 4.5 gig jobs between us, and the account was doing well. My boyfriend's brother is released from jail and he spends all our savings to show him a good time. Then he brings a felon back into our apartment. Boyfriend says that his brother will watch the kids so we don't have to pay for daycare. He never changes diapers or feeds them, so I said, hell no, and he needs to go. The brother comes into the bathroom while I'm in the shower and says, oh, my bad. Huge argument. Boyfriend packs his bag and leaves with his brother. He left me and the kids behind. 1 month later, brother is murdered in a drive-by. Boyfriend returns flush with cash. He has the money for our new apartment. We move. I never asked where he got the money because I don't want to know. He never spoke about the murder and he never shedded a tear. But I don't trust him at all. How do I escape this man? He is the father of my kids, and apparently I don't know him and that girl. Sis, run.
Whoa. Wait.
Sis, run. First off, he chose you. First off, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Then I heard this from a man, myself personally, a few men, in fact, 2 of them personally, and several online. He will make time for you. He will put you first. Okay? If he cared and if he was in it, like you supposed to be in it, he will do it. So if you voiced your concern and he said, "Nah, fuck all that," he's not in it. I'm sorry, he doesn't see you that way. So he showed you his colors that time when you said, "Hey, your brother's not doing this X, Y, Z in the third," and he said, "Yeah, nah, fuck that." When he bounced with his brother, he showed you that. So that was already a red flag. And then you stayed after the fact. Run, sis. Take them babies. Matter of fact, unless you are deeply concerned about them babies' well-being, leave them babies with their daddy. Let them be daddy of the year. Go ahead and live your life. Enjoy. Or take your babies. But you gotta go. So you gotta go. You got to go.
All right,
What you giggle for?
Because I'm struggling to read these words again, so I'm over here laughing as I read them again. Oh man! All right. I say, oh my bad. He was my boyfriend packed his bags and leaving his brother. He left me and the kids behind. 1 month later, the brother is murdered in a drive-by. Boyfriend returns, flush with cash.
Flush. You know I love that word.
Flush with cash. And he has the money for our new apartment. We move. I never asked where he got the money because I don't want to know.
That is flag number 2.
No, that's stupid. That is his brother got murdered, and this nigga just magically pop up with just cash, just like, I'm a rich nigga. No, not a bitch nigga. Broke nigga, fake niggas. I don't deal with you.
I know it's gonna need. See, I told y'all I was gonna need this. It's warm out here. I need to hurry up, but we still got time. I got 40 minutes. I got 40 minutes. But I gotta deal with it.
He never spoke. That's his brother. His brother died.
He was showing a good time too, blowing all the money, fast cash, blew all the savings, and then left you with the key. There is 3 fucking flags, right? They're screaming.
He didn't shed a tear. You talking about some, you don't trust him at all. When he came in, talk about his brother got murdered in a drive-by.
Oh no.
Flush with cash.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And then his brother, you sure that was, first off, are you sure that was his brother? Like his brother? Or is that like his brother dude that he grew up with? Like,
don't you be suspicious?
You can be black, you can be white, you can be Mexican. We all use that term. Your brother. So it's like,
may he rest in peace.
So was that his brother or was that his brother? Like, cause I'm just saying. I ain't saying nothing, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know what y'all want. Like,
Listen,
I'm just saying.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. My husband got the jams playing, so y'all may not hear it, but we got it banging in the room. And right now, Michael Jackson "Break of Dawn" is on, and that's one of my favorite songs. So I'm over here just vibing, but I'm listening to him because he right. That's why, as he was talking, I'm pointing out these sides, these like, sis, run, sis, run to your nearest exit.
How do you escape this man?
You leave. Just
Where your
leave.
mama? Where your daddy?
You don't need none of that.
No,
Just leave.
No. Listen to me. Where your mama? Where your daddy? Because if you one of those, I really care about my kids type, you need to be like, hey, mom, hey, dad, hey, whoever, I need you to watch these kids for a second. Just for a second.
So this is why I said this. This is why I said this. Because some people do not have that option or that luxury to say, hey, mom, dad.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said you don't need it. If you have it, good. However, you don't need it. Leave.
Yeah,
if you have to swallow your pride, let me tell you something. It was a point in my life where I was literally about to go to the shelter just so I could get the resources and housing that I was looking for my children. I was willing, like, I was literally like this close. You see, this close to go into a shelter. If you have to and you're trying to escape, leave. Especially for women, there are so many resources for us to use. Leave. They will help. Wherever city you in, find your 211. Ask these specific questions so you can get the answers that you're looking to escape. Leave. If you got mom and dad, you got family, by all means, utilize your village. But if you don't have that village and you are that village, leave.
It had nothing to do with what she was saying, but my tooth hurt.
Well, you had to whisper it like I didn't hear you.
I was letting the world know, like, shoot, that's why I'm rocking left to right. My tooth hurt. Like,
you said you was gonna do that anyway because you've been going through pain anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, just leave.
Hurt, but he's smoking, whatever.
It's helping. Trust me.
Yeah. That's what I was going through yesterday.
Because my tooth hurt. I'm drinking. It helps.
Her tooth hurt. We're drinking. It helps.
It helps. Told you it was strong.
She made that strong.
I told you. She made that strong. Can you see colors? Are you seeing time? Do you feel love?
Y'all see that? That wasn't there 10 seconds ago.
Such a... He's so irritating.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's see. Alrighty.
I'm mad my chair keep going.
Like we outside in the swing.
Man, like...
All right. We're going to go ahead and mosey over to our third question of this evening that I originally put into the description. However, as you know, we always go back to the other conversations afterwards, but always give credit to SixBrownChicks on Twitter, X, formerly known as Twitter. They always post questions, 6 anonymous questions every Wednesday. I know I'm going to keep saying it just so we can be clear about where these conversations and where these questions are coming from. They post them every Wednesday, 6 random anonymous posters, and we can randomly give our advice to. You can always leave your comments down below. So I would love to hear your thoughts on question number 2. We now have question number 3, which is actually question 5 on Six Brown Chicks from the 29th of May's post. So, you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
I found out my former bestie Daria was neglecting her children. I collected the children, ages 1 and 3, and brought them home. My baby daddy, Randy, told me to stay out of it and took the children back to Daria. I sent DCFS to check on the children in her filthy house. I had no idea drugs were in the house and a gun. Daria was arrested. The children were removed. I took them in as emergency shelter while the case worked its way through the courts. Randy stormed out. Daria told me she didn't want her kids back. I love her kids. I can't afford to raise them on my own, but I refuse to allow them to get caught up in the system. Randy is furious that her children live with me and his son, and he stopped giving me money because he thinks I'm spending it on Daria's kids. Our son is 7. We've been together for 9 years. I've never seen him so petty, especially about children. I told Daria what happened, and she called me from jail. She apologized to me for sleeping with Randy for years
Wow.
and revealed they all his kids get a DNA test and make him pay child support for my kids too. I confronted Randy, and he said she's just trying to get my money. That ain't got nothing to do with you. I want to take my son and go, but I can't leave those babies behind. Advice: take them kids, and first off, ma'am, you should have minded your business if you wasn't ready for this title. However, since you got yourself in this bed and you now laying in it, get comfortable. Because, ma'am, go get DNA tests for them babies. And if it is what it is, go get that money, get that bread, and leave with them babies. What is your issue? You should have listened to Randy if you was not ready for this and left them babies alone. Miss Captain Sailor Hole with an S on your chest. You all have these babies. Now you about to say you about to abandon them too. You should have left them alone. At least they was with their parent. At least they was with their mama. Now you talking about up and leaving without them.
Mama, no.
You are now mama. Go ahead and go get the DNA test for them babies and get child support for all 3 of them babies.
You now have a 1, 3, and a 7-year-old, my baby. You got you got biological moms locked up, not knowing that your baby daddy is biological pops.
I want to say this. I have a best friend, and I will ride for that bitch to the day I unalive nigga. Because ain't no way. If this woman was your best friend and you happen to see something was going on, why didn't you just go to her as a woman and say, best friend, you need some assistance, you need some resources, you need some help? I'm supposed to be here. Again, we are so stuck into this ideology of toxic individuality that we act like we cannot depend on people that's supposed to be in our village. If there was something wrong and you saw it, and that's supposed to be your friend, and you cared about them children, you didn't want to take care of them the way you about to take care of them kids now because you got them, you should have went to your friend and said, baby girl, I'm seeing this XYZ the third, ABC and X, ABC and the power of 2. Let's help you get this together, because maybe she's depressed. Maybe she's not mentally stable. Maybe she really going through something and contemplating, hey, maybe this is the best idea. Maybe, like, literally, check on your friends. If you're supposed to be her friend, why wasn't you a friend? Because maybe this girl is just going through something and she don't know how to vocally express it because of how everybody makes it seem. We always got to be that strong, independent woman. We always got to be that individual that can do it on their own. When we don't have to. When we are supposed to have a society. Humans cannot be alone. It has been proven that we're not supposed to be alone. We are meant to have community, to have family, to have society, to have social interaction. Why couldn't you be that girl's community? Why couldn't you help her mold that village and be there when she was in need? So now, because you didn't know all the backstory, you got these babies. And now you just found out that your man possibly is the father of these kids. And now you talking about leaving with just one kid and going? No, ma'am, you are not responsible for them other two. Like he said, you got a 1, 3, and a 7-year-old. Congratulations. Because what is your issue? Tighten up, sis. Get it together. And go get that man tested. It's money on the floor. You better go pick it up. Sore tooth, you got something to say? Don't beat me up.
She's stupid. First off, like you said, and then you said former bestie. That's still
Of course, she ain't your bestie no more. You call CPS on her.
Yeah, like you fucked up. First off, you stepped into her business. I understand we all love the kids. I love the kids. But you don't never step into nobody's business. Like my wife said, you don't know what she got going on. Like, you don't know what she got going on. How you know she neglecting these kids? She probably got those parents that she can sit here and be like, hey, I need you to watch these kids for a couple of hours. Maybe her house look fucked up, but where them kids is at, ain't. I'm just saying.
Disarray and filth is a sign of depression. Maybe she's so overwhelmed that the cleaning lacked.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just saying. I wasn't negating what you're saying.
I was about to say, I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about, she probably going through it. But like I said, like, all right, boom, them kids there at night. But in the morning, like I said, what if grandma or granddad or papa, mima, whatever you want to call them, like whatever you want to call them, like what if they pulling up every morning 6 a.m. Nope, let me get this kid, let me get these kids. Like you don't know what's going on. You just called them people. Don't nobody like them people.
Trust me, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Give me just a second, guys. I'm sharing our video. You okay?
I'm not too, baby.
I know. Thank you for hanging in. We only got like 20 minutes.
And I'm hungry.
Me too. I can't clean the chicken, but I would still fry it.
What type of chicken is it?
Drumsticks. And Mama made us some spaghetti.
It's here already?
Yes, it's here already.
Oh. When did it get here?
Earlier today, right before I left.
I'm mad I wasn't able to say hi to her.
She didn't stay long, and literally the food was dropped off, and she kept going.
I know. I'm still mad I wasn't able to say. I'm mad I wasn't able to speak to my mother-in-law.
Oh, you know you can call her.
I would do that.
Okay, and we're gonna paste. There we go. And also we're going to do another share. Let's copy this whole shenanigans. And we're gonna come down here.
I can't say what I normally say. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it the legal way. Babe, I need some medication.
I'll help you. I gotta take me some too. I'm getting a little congested, and I want to make sure that I'm able to breathe, even if you turn the AC off. Okay, so I shared it to where I wanted to share it. We're now going to close these applications out. Alrighty, so we're back. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and go next to this other question, which was...
Is that Cisco in there?
Yes, that's actually just Cisco. It's Drew Hill, but This is a Drew Hill song. This is You Are Everything remix.
I was about to say, and if that's Drew Hill, then I gotta be Cisco in them.
Yeah, no, because I thought this was just a Cisco song, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's Drew Hill." No, that was just Cisco. He did drop like 3 albums before they got back together. They hear that, they go, "Yeah, yeah," and think it's Drew Hill. No, some of it was just Cisco, but no, that's a Drew Hill song.
Man, I'm telling you, you don't hear that on the song, it's not Cisco.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and mosey on over. Always leave your comment. Probably they still doing extras and they still doing shows. I wanted to go to one this spring.
And then niggas still out there going, yeah.
And our dumbasses are still eating it up. Let me tell you something. Before I get to this topic right here, let me tell you something. When I was a kid, I remember, I think I was in 8th grade. And Donnell Jones had a song called When You Love Someone. I'm sorry, Where I Wanna Be. The song was called Where I Wanna Be. We was eating that fucking song up. We was eating that song up. He said, when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. Now that I want to leave. She's crying her heart to me. Mm-hmm. How can I let this be? Mm-hmm. I just need some time to see where I want to be. Basically, this man said, I want to be with you. However, I want to have all the hoes. But I want you not to have no hoes. I want you to wait for me. And I know I hurt you. And I know this is hurting you. But let me go ahead and sow my wild oats and be a man. And I'm going to come back to you because this is where I really want to be. But I need to go outside first.
Yeah, I think that's trippy. Shit, Tevin Campbell with the motherfucking, what the fuck is the name of that damn song? What is the Tevin Campbell song everybody and their mama be singing? Oh,
I'm talking about how we was eating up these stupid songs about these men cheating on us.
Yeah, no, that too, but y'all was eating up that
song. Singing it with our whole chest.
Y'all was saying, what the fuck? What is the name
of the song? You're talking about Can We Talk?
Yeah, y'all was eating up that damn song, and that was a song about stalking somebody.
Again, I'm not worried about that. That's not what I was talking about.
I know. I understand. I was just letting you know where my confusion. That was where your confusion was at. Y'all eating up the cheating songs. I was lost in that too.
All the cheating songs.
Y'all was eating up the stalking songs too. He was talking. He ain't never said nothing to that lady. These was all hypothetical situations.
Let me tell you something.
Even watching her from across the street.
Cisco and Drew Hill told us all last night we had an argument. Afterwards, I was feeling pretty bad. Then I couldn't eat. Then I couldn't think. What was in store for me? That man went out and cheated on you. Because you are everything. I'm sorry for what I've done. And I just want to be your only one. I apologize for all the lies and all the tears I made you cry.
Y'all was eating that shit up.
We was eating that shit
up.
But you know one song? You know one song I like Drew Hill made? You know one song I like Drew Hill made? When he found out his girl was cheating on him. Okay? Woody sung the fuck out of Holding You. Okay? Because that part where he said, did you think about me when you and your girlfriend's creeping? You was in the club straight cheating. What was I supposed to do? To tell me how could you be thinking about me? Saw you in the bedroom freaking. I'm looking through the window. Don't you play me? Why don't you just tell the truth? Because I ain't tripping and I know that nigga been holding you. I love it. Now that song, thank you. The tables have fucking turned. And you know what? We was eating that shit with our chest, and them niggas had no clue because a lot of guys don't listen to R&B. A lot of guys don't listen to Drew Hill. But that song right there, even though it still ain't shit, I love how the tables were turned. It gave me satisfaction and gratification.
I listen to R&B.
I felt like I was being heard that day.
See, there's a difference. I'm musically inclined, so when I start listening to shit, I be listening to shit. I don't care if it's R&B. I don't care if it's rock and roll. I don't care if it's soft rock. Like, I don't be listening to that hardcore headbanging shit. I ain't got time for that
You
shit.
know me.
But
I'm a white girl.
like, I listen to shit, bro, and
I'm curling it.
I don't care what type of music is. That's why I be telling y'all half these new artists really don't be talking about shit with the same shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm palm curling that heart. You ready for this next conversation?
mm-hmm.
Okay. It looks like we got about looks like 18 minutes. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and mosey over to question 4 from Wednesday's post from Six Brown Chicks. Wait a minute. Do I want? Yeah, I think I want to read this, but no, it's another one. I really, really, really want to read it. Hold on, before I get there. I didn't read this one. Oh, that's wild. Wait, okay, no. Okay. Another 2 we about to read, and we gonna wrap this whole podcast up. So annoying. Peep game, all games need to be peeped. So I'm no longer reading question 4. I am now reading question 3 from Wednesday's post, May 29th. We rented a bouncy house for my kid's birthday party. An iPhone watch was found inside the house, and one of the children handed it to me. It was my best friend's watch. It was synced to her phone. My baby daddy was texting her, so I read the text. Him. It should have been us from day one. Her. I know, right? Can't wait for round 2. Him. Bet. Tonight. I was hurt/shocked. But I kept my cool for the kids. That night, he clowned me about having a filthy house. Birthday presents was all over, and he stormed out the house. I packed up our kids, and I went to my best friend's house. I was pretending to be there for her watch. His car was parked out front. I didn't open the door. No, I'm sorry. They didn't open the door. So I live streamed myself outside of her house and I tagged them and read their messages on live. She opened the door to get her watch back, and then he came to the door with his pants unzipped. Him. This what you get. You always looking for something. Why you bring my kids? We all went inside. I have 4 kids with him. I don't really want to start over with someone else at this point. We talked. I agreed that I wouldn't mind a throuple if he guarantees he won't cheat on us. And if she would help us out with the kids. Things were going well. 2 months later, he brought another woman into the mix. He says she stays or he'll leave us both. I can't do this again. Help. Man, what is your problem? Leave that man with his kids and go and live your best life outside. Because that's what it sounds like. You don't want to be baby mama. That's what your problem. That's what your issue is. That's what your concern is. You don't want to do this by yourself. How about 3 minus 1 equals 2 and exit yourself off the equation? Or if you really want to be with your babies, you and your kids did. Why are you succumbing to this? Why are you reducing yourself to this? Like, let's be for real. You already agreed to have this man cheat on you in public because now you're a throuple. But now he brought girlfriend number 3 into the mix, and now you mad. You were already in a harem. You started this. You allowed this. You allowed that man to play with your top, and you got me fucked up. Because I'ma leave. You talking about you can't do this again. Help. Baby girl. Bye. Leave. With or without them children. Leave. Y'all do know that is an option. You do know that is okay. You can leave. You can take your kids and leave. Or you can leave them with their dad and leave. Like, come on. Leave. You have options. Stop acting like you don't. Go. You don't want this? Then go.
I realized this whole podcast has been a montage of me just saying these women's stupid.
Today they really are.
Just stupid. Like,
you should definitely get clips of you saying stupid.
Stupid. Like,
make that a reel.
Like,
don't play with me because I will. I will catch these pieces and make it a reel.
Like, these just stupid, bro. Like,
and then make another reel of me talking about stop that.
Just leave.
Just leave.
Just leave. Like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you
y'all do that. Y'all main option in any situation, whether it's an abusive situation, a verbally abusive situation, a cheating situation, a non-sexual cheating situation. If you feel like
combo got my eyes.
If you feel like he's emotionally cheating on you, like you can always leave.
Find your nearest exit that you deem fit.
I'm a dude. I'm a guy. I'm a male. I'm telling you this. You can always just
there's a last.
Hey.
Yes.
In this situation, guys, right there, there's a door. Over there. Right behind my wife. There's a door. Right there. There's a door.
And guess what? These two doors have windows, so you have extra options.
I'm telling you!
And then, because that's not even a door over there, that is an opening. But when you go through that opening, there are other several options that open up for you. Use it wisely. Lean. Get that bread, that head, then lean.
I'll tell you.
I refuse to be baby mama again. I'm leaving. I'm telling you that right now. I'm leaving. However, we 10 years in. We locked in. We ain't going. But I'm leaving.
Oh, y'all can't see me. I'm leaving.
What should we do this live on our 10-year anniversary in the Bahamas on the boat?
Man. After I get
the song that's banging is gonna be I'm on a boat.
So peep game. Hey guys, good news. I'm rocking right now. Talking about my teeth right. On the 3rd, I get these bitches pulled.
He get his life together. He don't got cataract surgery. He not about to get glasses so he can read little words and stuff. He about to get this tooth pulled. Sir about to go ahead and get his life in check. And you know what? Let's celebrate to this. Since the last live, he hasn't went to the hospital about his diabetes. He has been home. He was supposed to have a live last week, but I had forgotten. By the time I remembered it was Sunday, and I was just like, I'd do it Friday. But he's been home. He has been home. You ready for the next one?
I'm ready for medication, but yeah.
Yeah. We almost done.
Look like my eyes are twitching on camera. Twitching. Ouch. Twitching.
Anyway, okay. Definitely leave your comments and your thoughts below to leave advice to this person. For question number 3 on Wednesday's post from May 29th from SixBrownChicks, you can also go to x.com, formerly known as Twitter, and go to SixBrownChicks and leave your comment down below to their original post. So I'm now going to read question number 6, which is our question number 4. I have not read this one at all. This one here already look like it's interesting just from the first few words. Yes, because all I seen was I had a nice time with the woman, and that was like, wait a minute, stop, pause, don't read nothing else. I want to know, and I want y'all to know with me. So we're going to read this together. So if I stumble across my words, it's because I have not read it already. All right. I had a nice time with the woman I liked. We share the same group of friends, but I didn't want her to know it. Strategy: show her a nice time, then walk away from her to make her run after me. I made a second date with her and told her I was on my way. Stood her up intentionally. My plan for the night was to take a perk, watch a little PORN, and unwind alone. My perk was a fake and laced with fent.
Whoa.
My roommate found me overdosing while having fun.
Whoa.
He took a photo, then called the ambulance. They brought me back to the back, but the image of me blacked out with my in my hand got back to the woman I liked. She told me to never call her again. Can she be fixed? What do I do to convince her to go out with me again? Sir, you fucked up when you invited her out and then stood her up to take fit. I didn't even say the whole word because the whole word is written out. I just didn't say the whole word because I ain't trying to get blocked. Okay, because Fenty. Okay, anyway. Not to be confused. Read it and understand it very logically, painfully logically. So, sir.
You wanted to take one hoorah high and got the wrong hoorah high. And man, because you passed out with your soldier in hand at attention. I'm just saying.
First off, your roommate ain't shit.
Man, your roommate is not an ox, bro.
That guy is the ox.
Even though he did save your life by calling an ambulance.
Ambulance. It actually says the extra word, but I always say it weird. And instead of me just saying EMS, I say ambulance. Anyway.
The ambulance.
I want to say either find housing or find someone to replace that guy. Because ain't no way. Maybe your roommate actually likes her too and will show her a good time. Because you play it. That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Boy went to sleep.
Come on, I'm going to show her a good time and then leave her to run after me. I'm sorry, this is 2024, not 1934. This is 2024. You play shenanigans like that, and we're bound to have someone on Snapchat trying to link up that night. I'm not saying me. Again, we're 10 years in. I'm just telling you the thought process. Because don't try. And trust me, I know several females that trust me. Options.
I mean, because all women really got to do is and it's open.
Not even that.
I'm just saying, period. I'm just saying, period. You ain't even got to go through all of that. You ain't even got to put the makeup on and all of that. And
not even that. Did you just see all of that?
Yeah, I'm saying, you ain't got to do all the posing and none of that.
I did nothing. I literally did nothing.
I still don't get it.
I literally did nothing.
Men objectify women.
I know.
It's so easy.
That's why I did nothing. That was the whole purpose. Women, you don't have to do anything for them to want you, to objectify you. That's why I literally just sat here. Because that's all nothing. Do nothing. Sir, you effed up. You did it. You did this.
And she can't be fixed.
You can be fixed. You need some spiritual help.
I almost said some stuff I can't say on live.
It's cool. Go ahead and take everything back in because I'm about to go ahead and close this out. Like I said, it's now like 7 minutes left.
I know, but I still got to go downstairs and
see. Oh,
clean chicken.
So I can fry some chicken. I can fry some chicken. Okay. So while he's going to clean chicken so I can fry chicken, they're like bright. They're like big bright. Because he don't want to be heard. Ain't that some shit?
I can't see it.
Anywho. I'm grateful that we were able to have these conversations with you guys today in this discussion. I love the fact that Six Brown Chicks be having some of the most craziest, unthought of conversations that people are seeking advice from to read off of. I am looking at other places other than Six Brown Chicks. And as I mentioned in the live before, I have a few topics I do want to discuss that has nothing to do with the internet. Something that I want to just dive deep in. As I mentioned, this is open and loose for discussion, and all things are always on the table because everything is always open and loose for discussion. Reason why I reverted to Six Brown Chicks today. My son wasn't feeling well. I wanted him to be a guest, and I wanted to have a discussion that I knew that I really hear his input on, but he wasn't feeling well and he has work in the morning. So I was like, alternative, my favorite thing, Twitter, because I love these conversations. I love these questions, and I love reading the responses to these questions from the random people that post on X. But a little focus on Latoya. You do know I am a small business owner, and we are not we, me. I am going to a pop up shop on July 14th. So if you are hearing this, if you are listening to this, if you are watching this, and you are in the Detroit, Michigan area, July 14th at 3434 Russell, I will be at one of the biggest sip and shop day parties that the city is coming to bring to you. And we do have a guest host. We have Trina and the singer Sammy. Last year we had Nivea and Sammy. The year before that, we had Black Ink Crew Chicago Ryan Henry. I will be having everything. I have lashes. I have sugar scrubs, body butters, lotions. We have candles, wax melts. I did mention lashes. I will be debuting a new item that I will be selling. I cannot wait to see you guys. I hope you guys come and show out and show up for me and for everybody that is coming to attend, because this is going to be 100+ vendors here selling their wares and selling their goods. So come support Black business. I am very grateful that this is my third year doing this, even though I've been doing this since 2022. I did 2022, 2023, and now 2024. So my third year doing this. I am grateful that I have these opportunities to make my business shine and flourish. And I'm trying to build other avenues of subsidized income for our family. So we have the podcast, I have the Etsy store, I have the pop-up shop. I also do makeup as well. So, there's always things and moving parts moving around. And I'm just very grateful that I have this opportunity now to shed light on that for you guys. So, again, if you are in the Detroit area, July 14th, 2024, I will be one of the vendors at the biggest sip and shop day party that has special guest Trina, the baddest bee, and musical singer Sammy as the appearance. Come shop, come support local businesses, come support Black owned businesses, and come see your girl and take a picture with me. Let me know that you saw me. Let me know that you heard me. Let me know that you came just because you seen this live. I will be posting this more. I do need to continue to share it and engage more on Facebook, which I will be doing. I have just been going through a couple of things these last weeks, which is why I'm sorry I forgot last Friday, because this video was supposed to originally be aired and sent over on Friday last week. But all the things that was going on and all the moving parts that was happening, I did not have time. And by the time I remembered, it was Sunday. We don't record on Sunday. We always record on Friday and post on Spotify the following Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to thank you again for being here with me. Thank you for listening. Always drop your comments and your thoughts below. I am always welcome to hear all the discussion because, again, everything that we talk about is open and loose for discussion. Let the discussions begin. And you guys have a great night, and I see you the next video.